Hello, good evening, and welcome to the final episode of Zingbot on the Side for this season. This is a special episode where we honour in memoriam of Cody's dad, Christine's husband, and of course, worst of all, Devon's daughter. I'm James.
I'm Lindsay.
And we're about to unpack the... how much? Like 2 weeks?
Feels like about a month.
Is it 2 weeks and the rewind week? So
don't worry, it's after the rewind. Don't switch off already.
It's like dog years, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're not going to dwell overly on that earlier section, are we?
Oh, no, let's just
let's
go through the whole rewind plus that fake week again.
No, we've done that. Let's just draw a line under that, for God's sake. So we just watched the magical finale of the twistiest season ever.
Now, hang on. Is it twistier than when Twistos sponsored Big Brother Canada?
No, because there was some money behind that. They've just wasted all their money giving Derrick an extra 50 grand for no reason.
But they didn't mention it.
I know, that was weird. But then Derrick knows, so... But you think at the end they were doing like, oh, and Derrick... anyway. But we already know they don't know how to run their own show. That's obvious. So yeah, do you remember what happened in that week that was repeated? Luckily it wasn't all exactly repeated.
Is this when we had to sit through the seed saw?
Oh, yeah, I know. But did you notice there was extra rain this time?
Extra rain?
Yeah. I think that's why Frankie lost this time. And water was pouring into Beast Mode's butt crack.
Oh. Did that throw him off his game? Or?
No, he won it. I noticed that they really upped the dramatic music that week. Like, nothing was really happening in the house, so they'd just be like, do-do-do-do, like loads of dramatic music to try and make things seem more exciting than they were.
Now, did that work, or...?
I think so. I felt excited.
Fail, or...?
Now, we want to give a shout-out to a few of our fallen brothers. The Sock Monkey Puppet. Caleb's Sword.
Zach's hat, although he has got a new one now.
Amber's bunny slippers. Yeah, but it'll never be like the old one. Cody's... What's Cody got?
Oh, I know one. Zach's underpants.
Zach's underpants?
Yeah, after he...
What?
Shot his load up with Frankie.
Why'd you have to lower the tone already? I've decided I'm not going to say cunt in our final episode.
You just said it.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Dagon.
So they had a luxury competition again.
Oh, hang on. Was it a real one or did someone get engaged?
I thought that Jeff and Jordan were going to come back in and actually get engaged this time, but no, their engagement is still null and void. Nice one, Jeff. So instead, the jurors come back in and wreck the joint. What did you think about that?
Did they seem to target any one person's possessions more than...
Not that I noticed. Jocasta emptied out the kitchen bin, which I thought was quite good. But do you know what else Jocasta did?
No. Did she need to poo-poo?
She was flipping the mattresses.
I
thought, oh my God.
Yeah, but hang on.
Yeah.
She's black.
Yeah.
So that's
she was righting the wrongs. It was like reversing the ills of the past. I was
Mama J, she knows what she's doing.
Well done, Jocasta. You're good for something. And yeah, so all the others were like locked upstairs and all the jurors were running wild. I enjoyed it when the jurors come back in. Did you?
Yeah.
Just shows how shit the current housemates are there, that they got to bring all the odd ones back in.
That's true.
And then they had to wear t-shirts and like Derrick's like, yeah, I'm Team Donny. It's like, you couldn't stand Donny. And Frankie's like Team Zach. It's like, oh please. And then who won that? Hayden won it, didn't he? He nearly put his chip in Nicole's thing, but then he put it in his own one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never mind. I thought that was good. I enjoyed that. I wonder if the housemates did have to tidy it themselves. I would have thought they did. So then, this is when Caleb put Frankie up, and he called Frankie a queen in his nomination speech.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that? Hate speech? Or?
Well, you think it was a throwback to the night moves task? Or...
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably trying to plug it again. So then we had... oh god, the freak show veto again. I was only glad that
at least they changed the faces. That's something.
Yeah, thanks very much. And Cody said, I recognise Derrick's little piglet nose. He's onto you, Derrick.
Well.
And then oh yeah, Frankie got evicted. I thought that's probably a good thing for him because now he don't have to go to Africa, right?
So no, but he's got money off Team America, at least 20,000 and I heard it's 20,000 per school, so he's got enough for one school. Personally, I'm going to enrol at that school.
So did you like Frankie's leaving the house? That's what he said. He said, Cody, I've had better. What else did he said? He said, Victoria, please try and win something. And then
basically he had a script ready.
It was quite good what he said though. I thought it was quite funny. And then I liked it when he left and he threw the glitter over himself. I thought that was quite camp. I enjoyed that.
What did you think of Derrick telling Frankie that he was going to go before he went? You think it was jury management or?
Of course. It's like, I got to break it to you, Frankie. I can't do it to you.
I can't lie to you.
Oh, please.
But I can lie to every other person.
I liked it in Frankie's interview when he said, Julie, hold my hand. And he made Julie hold his hand while he was watching his goodbye messages. It was so awkward.
She probably had to use sanitizer afterwards.
Yeah, straight after. She's like, get me my hand gel. And then they did that HOH where it's like that step up, step down tedium. And then they didn't have the chalkboards at the end. Like Cody had to like flip things over, and Julie got mad at him. She's like, flip faster. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember it.
It's like, why don't you just give him a chalkboard? Then it'd be quicker.
Why not just write it down?
Exactly.
Stupid
idiots. So yeah, then they had none of this matters, does it?
The whole thing's completely pointless.
They showed that bit of Frankie that on the next show where he was going, "You're reconnecting me with my millions of followers." You don't get to speak to your millions of followers when you're in jury, or do you?
Who knows? Ariana can, though.
And then Frankie goes, "I will single-handedly pick who wins this game." And Cody said, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, but it was just a bit of, bit of bombast on Frankie's part, wasn't it?
Bit of banter.
No, not banter. It was just a, friendly warning.
Oh, yeah. It was too late then. Holla, Daddy!
So, basically, Caleb and Frankie were pretty tight, and if they hadn't fucked each other, they could have been in the same spot that Cody and Derrick ended up in.
Yeah, but Caleb was too stupid to work that out.
Well, he's a man of honour and integrity.
So, Derrick said, "Let's battle it out like gentlemen" to Caleb. That didn't really happen.
No, it didn't.
They did that stupid stalker veto, which was like a police theme, which is a fix, obviously, for Derrick.
Yeah, but he didn't want to win it, so...
Well, you moved when Derrick's daughter said, "Holla, Daddy." My first word was holla, not...
She only looks about, 6 months old, so I don't see how she can say holla. Do you think that was her first words?
Yeah, and the second word was money.
Her first words were money. We know about that.
Anyway, I thought that was very moving. So then they evicted Caleb after he thanked God, the troops, and his family after God and the troops.
Which do you think Caleb found worse, working in Guantanamo Bay or being in Big Brother?
I think he'd take to either like a duck to water, to be honest.
Beast mode everything.
Yeah, daggone. What was his little saying that he had that he never had? I can't remember.
Amber, I love you.
Yeah. So in Caleb's interview, he said he didn't regret ditching Frankie. Well, you should have. And when he walked out, he hugged them, but he didn't say anything. It was almost like the Christine, but not quite. But he didn't get booed. Frankie didn't get booed. No one got booed except for Christine because she's a woman, basically. Your favourite episode?
Oh,
the recap. Do you remember the time when
Jerry fell in the pool? Do you remember the time that...
The best one of those was the Dan Giesing and Memphis one with Jerry. That was so awkward.
Yeah, but there was only two of them. That recap, that final... Well, it's breakfast now. It used to be dinner.
Champagne breakfast.
That was the most scripted... Do you remember... episode I've ever seen.
They were so awkward, like Derrick trying to be all genial and stuff.
And also, most of the section was made up of Devon. It was like a Devon memorial section, but Devon was basically one of the best people in there. They had, when he woke up, Caleb to announce that he'd introduced more members to the bomb squad.
And when he had that fight with Zach and he said, "Good luck to you, buddy."
Oh, that was good.
That was good. Yeah, keep doing your fake smile.
And then he did his fake smile.
I voted for Devon to win America's Player. I voted for him 8 times, and then I voted for Donnie 12 times. So,
Not bad.
Didn't we do a Hinky vote for someone?
No.
No, we did. I can't remember. We did it for someone.
Oh, Joey.
No, that would be ridiculous.
One for the recyclers.
So Victoria and Derrick said they're in the family alliance. Have you ever heard that mentioned before?
Who's in the family alliance?
Victoria and Derrick. That's an even later alliance coming together than the Exterminators. And then Victoria went in the diary room and she said, I've just done 2 more competitions and I've won the game.
Yeah, simple.
No problem. And then they're all like, oh, Donnie, he had a heart of gold. Yeah, we really liked Donnie. You hated Donnie and you hated Zach, so shut up. Oh, and do you remember when Izzy, the dog, come in the house?
No, I don't, because they didn't show it when it actually happened. They just showed it on the recap episode when they were desperate for material.
Shameful. Animal cruelty.
Yeah, they didn't show the dog howling and whimpering to get out. Who do you think the dog took against?
Frankie.
Probably.
So then we saw the start of the final HOH. Finally, an endurance task.
Brilliant.
What do you think about that? I thought it looked quite good.
Yeah, it looked alright. Bit cheap. I've seen better.
It's not cheap. Oh god. It didn't look cheap, it looked good, but I thought, oh my god, couldn't we have had at least one other endurance task in the whole show?
No, but if you go a whole season with no endurance, then to have that one, it was alright, but I've seen a lot better.
But part of the endurance is like when you're like strategizing with other people, going, yeah, I'll keep you safe because you stayed up the whole time. And you can't really do that in the last one. I mean, Derrick and Cody did do it a little bit, but it's not as good. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you got your back?
Yeah, it's like, it would have been more fun to have that earlier.
Well, everyone's got everyone's back at that point, haven't they?
Well,
they haven't, but they say they have.
I just need to take a brief interlude to discuss, as we're just finishing the recap episode, something that all of you lot knew about probably about a month ago. Me and James only come up to speed with like last... sorry, we've got a cat interrupting the occasion. Oh no, more animal cruelty. Basically, about Frankie and Victoria and the Zingbot.
Oh! Now, well, hang on, we don't even... Maybe the Zingbot is a rapist. Imagine that.
They should sue Frankie for bringing the Zingbot's name into disrepute. Now, for those who don't know what we're talking about, obviously most of you do, and we're like a month behind, but Frankie basically had a conversation with Cody and Derrick about how they wanted to double team Victoria, and Frankie said, oh, imagine if the Zingbot was having sex with Victoria and he was doing the international hand gesture for like fingering someone.
And doing the noise.
And going, props! So just imagine that in your head, Frankie doing that, and yeah, it's as disturbing as you imagined. Horrible, wasn't it? What do you think about that? Is it worth being on TMZ?
TMZ?
Yeah.
I call it TMZ myself.
You should calling that TMZ.
Is it worth Paris Hilton drawing on a picture of it? I don't know.
Props!
Someone must have photoshopped Zingbot raping Victoria.
Yeah, a gif.
Oh.
That would be good. But Zingbot, you shouldn't really bring Zingbot. Zingbot takes things so far, but he don't go that far.
Zingbot did malfunction though, so it's possible that he could turn into like a someone that does a sexual assault.
And you know, zing, that's like a good feeling, right? Zing, it's nice.
not in that context, but you know.
Anyway, if that's the biggest scandal that happened in this series, I don't think we should worry too much.
Yeah.
So now we're in the hang gliding HOH.
Right.
How long did that endurance task go on for?
About an hour and 25, 30 minutes.
It's not exactly like Evil Dick. I just mentioned the same thing over and over again.
No, you're right though. It's not.
It's not like 12 hours in the rain shouting at people, is it? It's just like...
Well, Victoria fell.
Yeah.
And then Derrick decided what he wanted Cody to do.
Yeah, no, Derrick goes to Cody, oh, will you throw it? And Cody's like, nah, Derrick's just got down. It's like, oh, that was boring. Derrick spoils everything. He spoils every competition, every good housemate, everything. He even spoilt this finale. Bastard. Now, I noticed a few people in the audience. Rachel, Big Jeff sitting next to Ariana Grande.
I didn't see Brendan.
I didn't either. Oh, maybe they're split up.
So we had Rachel, Cody's dad. Was Cody's mum there? Probably not.
Doubt it.
Oh yeah, we need 2 rooms at the hotel.
Messing from the moment he comes home from work to the moment he goes to bed.
How long?
Pure messing.
How long do you think after the final, Cody and his dad started messing?
In the do you think they waited for the hotel or
No,
messing in the cab?
in the toilet.
In the